What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Speed Fanatics back at it again. Right now, I finally got off this EGR valve in the tube, and basically, it was hell trying to get this off. Now, it wasn't hell trying to get it off because of the bolts. It was hell trying to get it off because of this connector was like stuck. But I got it out now, so pretty much I'm just gonna take this off. I'm gonna just spray a little WD-40. Don't care about the paint on the car right now. I was trying to take it off before, and that's why I'm putting WD-40 because it wasn't coming off. So I'm gonna give it a minute, then I'm gonna hit it. All right, I'm back. I gave it about a couple minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take my, let's see, 5/16 socket, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna, look at that. That's crazy because it was so hard to take out before, but after I sprayed that, oh, the camera's starting to fall. Got my little drill with the pretty much the connections on it. Makes everything a lot quicker. So go ahead and inspect that. So when the new one gets here, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hold it side by side. For me, it should be in a couple days, but for you guys, it should be in about 5 seconds. So, all right. All right, what's going on, YouTube? Sorry about the noise. They're just cleaning up over around me. So here goes the new EGR valve and the old EGR valve. They look pretty much identical. For the most part, pretty much, I'm loving the way the new look it really is. Like I said, it's basically the same thing. You just want to check stuff like the points in here, which is perfect. I heard that a lot of people who bought these got the wrong like type for the connector, but this one is like a perfect fit. This actually came over from Rock Auto with surprisingly, like, it came with, not only did it come with the gasket, it came with the bolts, which surprised me, like, beyond. You see the other two bolts, the old bolts, and then it came with the new bolts, the exact ones. So I'm like surprised because I didn't expect that it would even come with those. It came with the gasket for the EGR tube, and then another gasket for but that one's for the EGR tube, not the valve. This goes from the valve to the tube. So I'm gonna go ahead, let me take you over to the car, the front of the car, the engine bay, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get ready to install it right back there where you see it at. Right there. So after I go ahead and I install that, then I'm gonna put everything back together, put the gasket on here on the intake, and I'm going to put everything nice together, and then I'm going to try to start up the car. So I'm gonna bring y'all and I'm gonna show you after I finish installing the EGR valve. So let's go. What is going on, guys? So I just finished installing the new EGR valve right here, and then reinstalling this other pipe. So the pipes are set up right there. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just checking the tightness and make sure all wires and stuff, so I can start putting the top back on. And that's basically it. So I'm gonna give me a minute. I'm going to put the top back on and I'll be back. All right, what's going on, YouTube? So got the top back on. The hoses in the back are on. I just gotta put some bolts on the side and then plug back in everything, air box and all of that. And at least before I plug in the air box, I'm gonna, just plug up the little connectors and all of that, and then I'm gonna see if it'll start up before I even plug back up the air box. Because you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna plug back up the air box. I just like a lot of stuff uniform before I really just start it up, because everything always matters. So after that, I'm gonna check the oil one more time, even though it makes no sense. It's just like I said, I do everything uniform. And then after I finish putting the airbox and everything, I'm gonna come bring it back, and then you guys are gonna be with me to see if it'll start up. All right. So everything is put back together. Now I'm gonna just hook up the jumper cables and we're gonna go ahead and try to start it up. All right, guys. So I got the jumper cables. I just hooked them up to my charger from my Mitsubishi. I'm gonna go ahead and try to start her up. Let me see. Hold on a second. I'm nervous. Like, I've been working hard on this, so. All right. Moment of truth. Not enough power yet. Hold on. Nah, not looking good. Yeah, what's going on, guys? So basically, still not starting. It still has bad backfiring. I already said what would happen if it didn't start after changing the EGR valve and putting properly installing the hose, the EGR hose or tube, whatever you want to call it. And also I put a little starter fluid to try to give it that kick. I opened up the cats to try to make that exit so that it can make that exit just in case the cats were clogged or plugged completely. It's still backfiring. It backfired so hard just now that like it shot through the air intake and the whole air intake box popped up. So let me see. I don't know if the hose blew back off or not. Basically, that did that. The engine did that. The hoses seem to still be in place, but for the most part, this isn't gonna get started yet. So I don't know. Let me try to put this back in, and I will try again. But that was the loud pop came from. Yeah, trying to.